Review and reviews.
52 weeks ago, we lived in a podcastless world, a reviewless world. That's a world I don't want to go back to. Since then, the world's been a much better place, with DJ and Mike just joining together as friends, doing something that should have been done years ago, but only two geniuses could have come up with when they put their beautiful noggins together. Canada, Jersey, merging to form the most beautiful friendship sandwich I've ever gobbled on a weekly basis. That's right, gobbled. You got Sopranos, you got Breaking Bad, you got Forrest Gump, Michael Jordan, Elvis Presley, reviewing reviews, my family, and my friends. And that's the order. Well, there's no particular order. And what's that list you're saying? It doesn't make any sense because I make the rules, and the rules are there are no rules. We just experienced one season of the greatest podcast of all time, and what are we getting? A second helping? This is amazing. An all-you-can-listen buffet of reviews. These guys took the whiny American reviews that are so useless and stupid. Who cares about those complaints? But these guys took them, twisted them, and made them absolutely wonderful and hilarious. Who's going to be the next Alan T? Are you on the edge of your seats? 'Cause I am. Just kidding, I'm standing. As we all should stand and welcome a new year, a new season, a new Reviewing Reviews, Season 2 with DJ DeMers and Mike Perkins, baby. Give it up! Welcome. Welcome.
Wow.
Get up there.
What an intro.
Oh
Mark Sipka.
Mark Sipka,
Ladies
ladies and
Ladies
gentlemen.
and gentlemen.
The least I could do. You've done so much for my ears.
Oh my God, the best.
Well, Mark, thank you so much. And to kick off season 2 of Reviewing Reviews, I think it's only right we should start it the way we ended last season.
Yeah.
The lovely Magdalene Aquino. Can you start us off with the Reviewing
Yeah!
Reviews?
We need it. We need it.
Review and reviews.
Thank you, Magdalene.
Magdalene Aquino, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
And Mark Sipka.
Mark Sipka. What a
Come
wonderful
on.
intro.
Oh my
And
God.
every word.
That was so, yeah, everything he said there had me believing.
I know.
I was like, maybe we are the greatest podcast of all time. Mark Sipka's got me believing.
Move over, Joe Rogan. We got reviewing reviews,
Oh,
baby.
man. I would never say it to his face.
Nope.
But,
If I see him at the store, I'm like, oh my God, I love everything you do. Do you know Mark Sipka? You know.
Season 2 of Reviewing
Dude,
Reviews.
season
Mike,
2.
Shake it.
What's up, brother? How
There
we
we
doing?
go. Speaking of
Season 2.
shaking it,
Hello.
the last episode of season 1, you gave the audience a little sneak peek by accident of what we're talking about.
We are still live, ladies and gentlemen. We're still live
This
from the
is a
Bunker
live.
in Burbank.
Mhm.
An amazing venue here in Burbank. It's like a speakeasy feel. They do shows every Friday and Saturday night. The Bunker, check them out on Instagram at the Bunker. I think the Bunker Burbank is it's called. We should have got the clearance of what it
They'll
actually
find
is.
it.
They'll
Use
find it.
Google.
They'll figure it out.
The
But I
Bunker
did
in
I did
Burbank.
give the audience a little taste. They thought I was looking up something naughty on my iPad because we're projecting it on the TV. But it was just the next thing we're reviewing.
BunkerLosAngeles.com. I found that on my functioning internet.
There it is. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2, we get internet. What are we gonna do in season 3? Who knows?
Oh no.
We might get like headsets or something. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen. But you know, one thing we do need to get, both of us need to get, is one of these bad boys because we're starting off. This is episode 53.
Episode 1 of season 2.
Season 1, 53. And this is the product we are reviewing today. And it is the Allen 2019 Men's Underwear Sexy Temptation Separation Ice Silk Translucent JJ set, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this bad boy right here.
So that name is a mouthful, of course.
So is the picture.
The picture is also a
It's
mouthful.
also a mouthful.
So basically, if you're only listening and you're not watching us on YouTube here, this product is it's underpants that have a separate section for the penis shaft.
Yes.
To be separate from
Whoop,
the
there we go.
Oh.
Let's zoom in. Here we go. This is it right here. We got abs.
Mike, I just want to say before we get into the actual reviews, like these men appear to be semi-erect in the photo.
Yeah.
Like that seems to be illegal. I don't think you're allowed to be like.
I mean, as long as it's in different colors, you can also see it in blue. You get a little more detail in blue. If you haven't already, like DJ just said, check out our YouTube. We are on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, can I see it in red?
Oh,
that's erect! That's erect!
This is totally erect. Good lord. Wow, look at that one. That
That's
guy
pornography.
This guy is not. It looks like he can grate some Cheetos garlic bread off of his abs and it'll fall right on into his shaft.
Wow.
If you haven't listened to our last live episode, you want to see it in red too? This guy's also.
What the hell?
This is Boner City up in here, ladies and gentlemen.
And
All
I'm
right.
not trying to shame or anything, but is it like kind of
Hey, John, turn around, John. John, turn around. All right.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're back.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Phew.
Yeah, so that's the product we're going to be reviewing.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, this is a
Now,
sexy temptation.
Mike, before we even get into the reviews here, is this something you could see yourself wearing?
I don't think I could ever wear this thing. I don't
Why
know.
not?
I just feel like if, I mean, maybe if I'm married for a couple years, then it's like a funny gift, you know what I mean? Or like a
Okay.
funny thing like that comes into the bedroom. But like, could you imagine being on a first date with a girl and you finally get that magicalness? Yeah, I'm dropping that word again. The magicalness of going home with her.
You know, you can just say magic.
I could say magic.
The
Yeah,
magic.
the magic.
You're adding several suffixes to magic.
Hey.
The magicalness.
It's all about the suffix, and it's all about the separation silk that I would have on in that moment.
Yeah, so you get to this magic moment, you drop your pants down.
I drop my pants, and then if she sees that, what would you do as a lady if you seen that on a first date?
I would inspect it.
You would inspect. Whoa, hello.
Inspect it.
Well, what would you think?
I'd ask, what are those?
What are those is the question. she would
What
ask.
are those? It's such a weird thing. Like, I mean, I don't know. It just.
My question is, and
Would
I
you wear
imagine,
one?
Well, yeah. I mean, if they felt comfortable. For me, comfort over everything.
Yeah.
So if I actually felt some sort of comfort with my shaft being separated from my balls,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I've never had that. But you know, I will tell you this, Mike. A couple years ago, Madge and I are hiking enthusiasts. We enjoy hiking.
You do, yeah.
And we went shopping for new hiking shoes. We ended up getting matching hiking shoes. It was adorable.
Look at that.
But I wanted to get those ones where you just have your toes.
I was going to say the
are-
toes. That's a weird thing too.
I know it. I thought it would be great, and she vetoed it. She wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
And she makes the decision, so I didn't get it.
It's supposed to be better circulation for you.
Is it?
I think because your toes are separate and it's getting better blood circulation and stuff. But like, it's just like, how do you get? You know how like you put your shoe on sometimes and your sock's kind of weird and like blocks off your last two toes and you're like, oh, it just feels weird. It would feel weird if you have them all separated too, wouldn't it? Just like.
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know if that situation you just described actually happened to me.
Well, you know, like you put your sock, like if you're wearing like dress socks, you know,
Yeah.
and then it like kind of like it's like a weird, like it's too tight, but then like maybe
So you
foot
lose
goes in or-
circulation a little
You don't
bit
lose
here?
circulation, but like your like pinky toe and the one right now, your ring toe. Is it called a ring toe?
Yeah, you can wear
Is it a ring
on
toe? You wear rings on it.
I mean, they're all ring
girls used to
toes
wear
if
them
you
back
hold
in high
them.
school and shit, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, in Canada and Jersey as well, it got really cold, right? So you'd wear mittens, let's say.
Yeah.
You would always want the full-on mitten.
Uh-huh.
I would at least, because the individual fingers didn't keep you as warm.
But that's different. It's hands.
Yeah, hands.
You know what I mean? It's
and
the
fingers,
jazz
that's
hands.
different. You're not
You gotta touch stuff. You gotta do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you don't need your toes out. You don't need your dick out for that reason. You
Depends on
know?
what kind of life you're living. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Maybe.
I think I'd like to try, not as you're saying as like a joke or a gift. I'd like to see if it feels
I would
better.
think, yeah. Have you ever had like a joke? I remember like high school, like I bought like heart boxers for like Valentine's Day for my girlfriend, and she was like laughing real hard.
What's funny about it? That's just a nice thing. Isn't
I
it?
know, but it was like, well, it's a weird like hello, you know, because guys don't dress up like.
Yeah, it
Girls
shows
are the
that-
ones that dress up in lingerie and it's like sexy, but a dude being like if I rolled up on this for our anniversary, like what's up, you know, and it had like a piece of candy at the end of it, you know, or something. I don't know.
But another
Is
question
that a
I
thing to
have
do on
is,
Valentine's Day? I don't know, maybe.
if it's big enough for a boner, does it just have like a droopy thing at the end when you're not erect?
We're gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's
Mike.
dive right into
What
this
are the
thing.
overview? 4.3 out of 5 it gets on 98 customer rating.
98
That's
customer
pretty
ratings.
good. That's pretty good.
Yep. So it's 4.3 out of 5, 98 customer ratings. So our first one coming at you is a 5-star from Jim James.
Jim James is the name of the lead singer of My Morning Jacket, one of my favorite singers on the planet. Maybe this is the
This is his penis.
Yeah, maybe. What an honor it is to read about Jim James's penis.
So Jim James, the lead singer of your favorite band, reviewed this in the United States on February 21st, 2018. Have we seen it before where it says in the certain part of it?
What's that?
It says in the United States.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't have the exact. Maybe when it's
Have we
anything
seen
to
that
do with
before on Amazon?
penises, they try to keep their anonymity.
They're like, listen, this wasn't Europe, this was the United States. So, Jim James says, love these things. Pouch size and shape is good for the average man. It's nice to be able to separate the frank from the beans.
Was that picture him?
I
Because
thi-
that was a
him.
really long. Did you see how long
Yeah.
his shaft was?
That was
Was that
like,
him?
That's stretching, baby. That is stretchy.
Dude.
That is some stretchy stuff. Whoa, hold on. What is this?
This is him?
Oh my God! Whoa! Jim
And
James.
that's flaccid. That's not erect.
Jim James.
Wow, beautiful voice and the penis of an angel. Wow, separating the frank from the beans. What a frank it is.
I know.
That's not a frank.
That's a Frankie,
Francis.
baby. Oh, it's a Francis. That's a Frankie.
Commands authority. That's respect. Wow.
That's a Frankie Carbone, if you ask me. All right. Hey.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, if I had a frank like that, I'd be reviewing all the underwear on the internet. Oh, here's a little picture, too. What do you mean I can't say my exact city? I gotta put it in the United States. I want people to be able to find me. Wow, that was quite a penis.
Quite a penis. Yeah. I'm impressed. And he's a good
Here's
singer,
our next
too.
review from Robert Goodson, 5-star, and he said, "No need to be confined to the ball-twisting torture undies of the past." And he said, "Okay, it's time for some adult talk. They fit and feel amazing. Where the hell have these things been? Why do we bunch our balls into a pair of underwear that's not made to fit the shape of a man's body? These fit the male body. Plain and simple. I've been wearing them for about a week, and my whole situation, I'm going to assume he means whole situation. My whole situation down there is breathing much better. The penis sock is very comfortable and allows it not to sit right up against your balls, aka not more hot, sweaty nuts. I'm 32 and erections are not a problem. The sock stays with you no matter what kind of erection you have. Full hard, half hard, marshmallow, etc. These are amazing. The airflow is really good, and I'm sure any man who wears them for a week will feel the same way. They are underwear made to fit the shape of a man's body. No need to be confined to the ball-twisting torture undies of the past."
Oh my God. Full hard, half hard, marshmallow, etc.
Wow, marshmallow. I also love penis sock. That's a and I just want to say, somebody replied. Do you see this?
No, I didn't
reply.
see him.
Amazon customer replied, "Can you please show an example pic, please?" We got some thirsty commenters out here.
They're trying to get that Prime membership, I'll tell you that much, on
Wow.
Amazon. Oh my God, that's so funny, dude.
I love it.
What's
But-
it, AKA not more hot, sweaty nut? Have you ever said that? Like, it was like, I could say like, I'm sweating balls over here, but like, sweating my balls off is like a term you say.
Yeah, you're saying the same thing, no?
But I'm not saying hot, sweaty nut. That's like a different.
But you are, aren't you? When you say you're sweating your balls off, aren't you saying that
Sweating
your nuts are hot and
sweating my
sweaty?
balls off. Yeah, but you're not saying hot, sweaty nut.
I'll tell you
saying
one thing,
that.
I get hot, sweaty nuts.
Hot, sweaty nuts. You're not like hot, sweaty nut.
I mean, I might not be going around saying that all the time, but I'm saying it now. That's what this review actually made me want to try them. I'm like, no more hot, sweaty nuts?
Wow. I
On
guess
a hot summer day, don't you find sometimes?
you know
especially if
what?
got
You
that,
do
like,
get that
cotton-
swamp, yeah, because
that
you know
swamp.
it's the swamp. You get swamp ass. You get it in the
That's true.
summertime.
Yeah.
Dude, the East Coast humidity is like horrible, dude.
Yeah.
If it was like it's 100 degrees out here in LA,
Mhm.
when you get that and it's like super hot, but if it's 100 in the East Coast, you're just like you don't even go outside. You're instant just sweat. Instant hot sweaty nut is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You know how a lot of podcasts have commercials for MeUndies?
Uh-huh.
You guys heard that? Well, my buddy actually bought them. He was like, I'm going to give them a shot. And he swears by them now.
Really?
And he let me feel them when he was visiting a couple of weeks ago. And
While he
they
was
felt
wearing
pretty good. No, he, well, was he wearing them? You were in the room when he let me feel them. I can't. Yeah, I can't, but they did feel pretty good. We're not sponsored by them, so fuck them.
We're gonna be sponsored by the Separation Silk pretty soon.
I
guys.
love
This
that
is season 2.
sponsorship.
We're
Oh,
we're
yeah.
moving up, baby. All right,
I'd take a sponsorship from these guys.
right? Frank from the Beans.
I wonder what they're made out of.
It's got to be a silk.
Oh yeah, I think it says silk. It is silk.
It's a silk, yeah.
And they're only like $1.99 to $10. They're pretty
Yeah,
cheap.
it's only $2. Yeah.
Pretty big range. Why don't you tell me the real price? Are they
Depends on
$1.99?
how much you really want.
Oh my God! So you know how you have questions and answers on Amazon? Somebody
Yeah.
said, "How long is the sheath empty?" And somebody said, "It's too long." Somebody just told the internet they have a small dick.
They immediately deleted their Amazon account and just sat in the dark. They're like, I don't know why I said that. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have left my number. All right. So our next review coming at you from Hot Rod. He gave it a 3-star, and the title says "Too Short for Mine," and he left it on February 27th, 2020, a couple weeks ago. He said, "I asked the community if these fit a slender but above average size wee-wee. If these will fit, and all answers were yes, well, they fit but are too short for me wee-wee, and acts like a putent or a cone shape. 6-inch under is okay, but like some of us above average 7.99ers, not so good. Thank you."
I think it's pup tent. And
What's pup tent?
I don't know, but I think it's pup tent, but I still have no idea what
I
it
was
is.
thinking
Anybody in the
like
audience know what a
pubes.
pup tent is?
Pup tent?
I thought it was like an actual like tent that like pops like a tent.
Pup tent. Oh, okay. Like
I
a,
think.
oh,
I
maybe
can't
he meant
take
like
any
pop
man.
tent.
I can't take any man seriously who calls it a wee wee.
Yes.
And he says it's a
Short for me
slender.
wee wee.
Slender but above average.
Yeah. But then
$7.99 though.
but he didn't even say 8-inch. He
Yeah,
just
why
said
does it
7.99ers.
What the hell is this a price?
He didn't want to. He was doing like Price is Right kind of thing on his
Yeah.
penis right there.
The psychology of pricing, where you want to get in at the seven, make people think it's cheaper, but I don't know why you want people to make people think it's smaller here. I don't know. I like that he asked the community though. That's
Yeah.
nice. This guy's a community.
He's
kind
at
of
like
guy.
a community meeting. And he's like, "Listen, all my 7.99ers, if we can come together and vote."
Bit too short for his wee wee. Poor guy.
Too
Like a
short.
pup tent. I'm gonna look up pup tent, Mike.
Look up pup tent
A
real
pup
quick.
tent is it's nothing. Oh, it's
What is
it's a 2-man tent.
Hello. All right.
Yeah, I think it's a 2-man tent. I don't know. It
2-man
doesn't come up like right away, so I don't think it's that.
It's funny you said it
common.
was like a cone. Why would it be like a cone? You know?
I don't know.
The tip of it was
Probably
a
got
cone.
something to do with how slender his wee wee is.
Those 7.99ers, it might turn into a cone. You know, if it gets to the top of it.
7.99 and just like a quarter of an inch wide, just a pencil. And there's nothing wrong with that. Daniel Lapointe leaves a 4-star review, and he said, this was February 18, 2018, he said, "Like wearing nothing at all, but with support like a jock strap. I cut the end off for easy access."
Listen, we have a lot more reviews to go. This is my favorite one.
Yeah.
This guy just next level of cutting the tip off, dude. That's so fucking funny.
For easy access for what?
For peeing and I guess like sex too. You know, if you get hard, then it's just there. You know what I mean? Like
And it's kind of
just
like,
to cut, just to
Yeah.
cut the tip off. But what's funny is like then if he cuts the tip off and he's like at the gym or something, his dick is just out.
yeah, and I would be worried about shaping. Like the
Yeah,
tip
against
is the
the
exact part
jeans.
you're trying to protect, really.
Yeah.
I mean, and the balls, I guess, but the rest of the shaft doesn't need protecting.
Yeah, dude. You mess up the tip, you're in trouble.
You ever shaped your tip?
Oh yeah.
hurts like a son of a
Oh
gun.
God. Yep.
Yeah. I did it
Moving
out.
on.
We were in Asia a couple summers ago, and I was just wearing my swim trunks around with no underwear, and the lining was just not meant to be walking around all day.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, man! It was terrible. My urethra was just.
Yeah.
I couldn't pee. Like it hurt. Like pain down there. I just can't handle it. I
Yeah.
can't have. My dad had kidney stones he had to pass, and he said it was the doctor, a male doctor, came in and told my dad it's more painful than pregnancy. And I always laugh at that memory, even though I wasn't in the room. I remember my dad telling me, I'm like, how misogynistic is it for a male doctor to come in, talk to another man, and be like, this is way worse than pregnancy, dude. Like, shut the hell up. But yeah, cutting the tip off, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. That's so funny though, dude.
Have you ever, you know how underwear have the hole in them? Like,
Yeah.
Have you ever peed out of that?
I do all the time.
You actually open it and pee out of that?
Yeah.
I always just pull them down.
You do a pull down?
I don't pull them down to my ankle.
Yeah. Yeah, I do unzip and then you pull it out and then you're there, you're peeing.
We got Mark in the audience.
You're an animal. You go pull down.
You go pull down?
Oh,
You trust yourself enough to not pee all over yourself to the sleepy?
I mean, I've been working it for a while, yeah.
Wow, you actually
You got
use
your
the
system
whole.
down. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna criticize.
That's crazy. Maybe
You know what's
I'm
crazy
in the
for
minority.
it depends, like, because now, like, we're in the skinny jeans era, you know, not too skinny, but, like, I'm not wearing skin tight where I'm, like, you know, like, legging shit, but, like, you know, if you can't, like, pull down, like, well, I don't know, because we've talked about this, well, when we had the men's thong, we did a men's thong before.
We did, yeah.
On season 1 of Review and Reviews.
Yeah.
If you listen to that episode, ladies and gentlemen. But we talked about different underwear styles. And like now, like I feel like we're in our 30s, we wear the boxer briefs, so they're tight underwear. So it's hard to pull them down when you're wearing jeans too, you know? Because then you're just... All right, let's move on. I'm pulling it out a certain way, all right?
No, that's fine. I mean, the hole's there, so you're probably doing it right. I just
Yeah.
never learned to do it, though. Another thing I never learned, and I don't know why, but every guy spits in the urinal when they pee, and I've never done that. Why do you guys spit in the urinal when you pee?
I get the urge to spit every time. I don't know why.
So you do. We
Yeah.
got Mark in the audience, and he spits when he pees.
I never do.
You don't spit when you
Yeah.
pee in the. It's a weird. It's like a
I have seen that
reflexive
before.
thing.
It
Have you
seems
ladies
like
heard
it's-
about that?
No.
Do
Guys
girls
at the
do it?
urinal spit while they're peeing.
What if girls did it too? They spit and then sat down.
Shine.
Spit shine at the top.
What's the next review, Mike?
All right, so our next one coming at you is we're at this one, right? That was a 4-star. Yes.
Yeah.
Bam. We live, baby. We live. So this is Josh. He's giving it a 4-star, and he's saying fun for foreplay. On July 26, 2017, he said, "These are fun to wear when you are playing around with your wife or girlfriend, but a little silly to be wearing around the house or to work. The extension part fits the average man great when you are excited, but it doesn't retract when you are not so. It looks a little goofy to have the extra material just hanging off the end of your equipment. These are very comfortable and silky feeling though. The picture provided by Amazon is not accurate though. You get quite a bit more material on the extension than what is shown. Also, just an FYI, the size chart is just for your waist."
Yeah, that's the thing we talked about in the thong episode too. With products like this, the size chart they should have a separate one for waist and for junk.
And for the equipment, if you
The
will.
equipment, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, he answered my question, so that it bunches up at the end when you're not hard.
But also, it's silly for your girlfriend or wife too, you know? Unless they're like into that stuff. I don't know, it just seems weird.
I'd rather
You know?
it fit me better when I'm not erect, because I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm not erect more often during the day than I am erect.
I'm erect all the time, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Well, then these might be good for you.
Been erect
but for
all
me-
53 episodes that we've done because, as Mark Sipka said, this is an amazing podcast. We are number one.
You're an excitable individual. That's what I like about you. This is a 1-star review from Roy C. Hendricks. 1 star. And he said, "Too small for cock to fit in sleeve."
This guy's just dropping the truth on Amazon right now.
I love it when guys come on the internet and talk about how big their dick is. So they
Too
should have
small.
different sizes for your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's stretchy, then like it should. Well, then if you're like a 7.99er
Yeah.
or higher,
Yeah.
as we learned, it should just stretch because it's silk.
Silk
But-
stretches? I know it's like
Yes.
shiny, but does silk stretch?
This is a weird analogy, but you remember the book covers we used to have in high school?
Go
Remember
on.
those like Go on. Remember those stretchy book covers you had to put like in the back binder, and then you had to like stretch it to the front. This is
Yeah.
what I'm assuming that material is for this underwear.
Those weren't silk, were they?
I think they were kind of silky, yeah. Because kids used to be like, it was like a spandex type
Spandex.
thing, yeah. It was kind of like that, like stretchy material.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would hope they stretch a bit.
Yeah.
But then even then, what if you're slender?
Uh-huh.
And then they're not. They have to have enough room for an average penis.
Yeah.
So if you're slender, they're not gonna come down to fit the.
Maybe that's why that guy cut the tip. You got to cut the tip to get a little extra room, you know?
Maybe.
That's
Just that breathing room.
Yeah, you need some breather in there.
I don't know. I'd like to try these. I'm not gonna lie. I'd just like to try. I'd like to see because there's certain products where you just take it for granted that this is the way things are supposed to be,
Yeah.
and it takes something to come along to like break the mold and make you realize we've been wrong this whole time. I'm not saying this is it, but maybe it is. Like
Yeah.
the bidet. You know how passionate I am about the bidet.
Very passionate. Yeah.
I just always assumed wiping your butt that's the best
Yeah.
way. Obviously, the society's evolved.
Yeah.
And now that I saw the light, I realized I was wrong. Maybe these underwear would be a whole different light.
Maybe you're seeing the light of it all.
Maybe.
Wow. Look at you just getting these sexy translucent separation silks. Madge is going to be excited about these ones. I'll tell you that much.
All right, Mike, what's the next
So this
review?
next one is a 1-star review coming at you. If I can click it on here. We're live, baby. We live. Woo! Get it. This one is a 1-star. It says uncomfortable on January 26, 2020. He says, no pouch for the jewels.
No pouch. So they don't have enough room for the...
So I guess not. Let's go back.
Or
to
he just wants a whole separate... He wants
a whole separate pouch. Let's get a nice big look at them. There is a pouch.
It does look
seems.
like... Well, that's probably not a pouch. It's probably just a model's testicles.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
it looks like a little pouch you got like right in this area. If you look to the center.
That looks like just one ball.
Yeah, just one. These are good for Armstrong, right? What's his name?
Yeah, the Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong. These are made in China too. If you look at the thing.
Everything's made in China, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just Chinese writing. That doesn't mean it's made in China, does it?
I don't know.
I mean, probably, though. What's the back tag say there?
The back tag says it's in China too. It says medium 170.
the size.
Yeah.
What do you think the Chinese writing says? I can't believe they buy this shit.
One size fits all.
One size. No pouch for the jewels.
Yeah, it just says please choose one size larger, the size possibly small than U.S. size. Thank you.
That's so true, man. I was in China like 10 years ago and I bought a winter coat.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm 5'10". I'm not a
Yeah.
huge guy. I'm like 170. I'm an average sized man.
Yeah.
The jacket I bought was a quadruple extra large
What?
in Beijing, China at this market.
Oh my god.
Yeah, quadruple. I'm a quadruple extra large in counterfeit Chinese merchandise. I'm a big man. I'm a big man,
Jesus.
Mike. Walking around China. Yeah, I think
XXXX.
if there wasn't enough room in the pouch, in the
Well, it's
ball area,
stretchy too, though. It seems like everything's just gonna like just suction in, you know?
that doesn't sound comfortable at all.
I guess not.
Everything's gonna suction
Suction in.
in.
You're just sinking
Not
in.
what I want to hear about my balls. You'll be fine. They'll get sucked into
Just
your
suction
stomach.
in.
Okay.
Did you ever hear the thing of like boxer briefs and like stuff that like, you know how like back in the day we used to wear boxers and your balls would just, we're gonna get detailed, but your balls would just hang, you know? But now that it said that if your balls are like tightened up, or not tightened up, if you tighten.
You okay, man?
My balls are too tight. My balls are too tight. If they're suction cupped in and like, you know, kind of tight, I'm gonna fucking go with this.
Go on.
What I'm saying is it helps your sperm count.
Yeah,
Right.
No, you don't
Is
want
that
them
a
too
thing?
tight, though.
Not too tight.
You don't want them too hot.
But if they're...
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you don't want them loose. You're right.
Okay,
That
you
was a
don't-
Seinfeld episode, too.
Was it? Okay, yeah.
Kramer
That's what I'm
said
trying
it.
to say.
But you don't want them too tight, but you also don't want them too hot. So
Okay.
maybe these are if they're breathing, but they're not, maybe these are the answers.
They're breathable.
Maybe,
get
but
the
yeah,
right amount of
boxers
sperm
now,
count.
and your balls get lower as you get older.
That's what I mean.
too,
So you want them to be higher up and then tight and like not like too saggy because then you get your sperm count up.
Of course.
You know.
I'd like to review the
Of
reviews.
course. Of course.
Right, man. It's only reasonable. There's doctors who do plastic surgery on men when men are insecure about their balls hanging too low, like they pull them up tighter. We should review the reviews of doctors who do that procedure.
They have like a testicle tuck. Is that what they call it? Testy tuck.
Yeah, that's probably the name. Yeah,
It's
that's
a testy. Have you gotten
a testy tuck.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
It's a testy tuck.
but it's not
Is
the
that a thing?
testicle. There would be a scrotum tuck.
What is it? A testicle lift.
Lift.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
You know what's so funny is
This is
when I was
2020.
first starting out in stand-up back in Toronto, my dad came out to a show, and there was a comedian in Toronto named Diana Love, and we were both starting around the same time. She was pretty new, and she got up at the show and she did this joke about how she had been seeing an older guy at the time, and his balls hung so low. And I remember the joke because I remember how angry my dad got at the joke. It had struck a nerve. He's like, not all older guys' balls hang low. I was like, relax, Dad. Relax. You're saying a lot here with your anger. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Here's the next review. It's a 4-star review by Roger L. And he says, somewhat tight in the thighs. Almost perfect, but too tight in the thighs for me. Willie thinks he has gone commando with the extra breeze he gets.
He's
Really
naming
giving a
it.
name to the old dick.
The Willie.
Willie.
What do you think, Willie? You hanging out?
Oh, Willie. But the
Looks-
extra breeze. Yeah, if it's silk, it probably feels pretty damn good, man.
Oh yeah, imagine running on the beach with that.
Oh, yeah.
Just,
with
uh,
nothing else on. Just your penis sock just flopping in the wind.
It's a whole nother. That's a new level of Baywatch right there.
Yeah.
Is it the Baywatch theme?
Is that the theme?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I
What
just trust it.
does she call it in the movie Juno? You see Juno? She's like, all I see, pork swords. All I see is pork swords, and then just flopping back and forth. The pork sword. Oh Willie. Oh Willie. This is our final review.
Final review, Mike.
Episode
We've been talking about
53.
Penis a lot here.
Penises.
Penis heavy episode.
Penis heavy start of season 2.
Yeah.
But this is the final review. It's gotten a 4-star coming at you. This is for the men's underwear Sexy Silk penis underwear. I think that's what it's called. It says William J. Pugh Jr. Leaves his full name. I'm sure his social is in his profile too. He gave it a 4-star, and his title says fits better than expected. On May 28, 2018, he says, fits better than expected. Having your member free to wonder and change its superhero size in its own sheath? Sexy, but watch out. She might not let you back into boring underwear again.
Wow. But that's such a great review. Why only four stars?
His member was free to wonder.
Yeah, a sentient member he's got there. He's evolving. He's not just doing whatever he says. He's wondering about things down there.
Look at that. Free to wonder.
Fix
You're just like going different directions. What is it, boy? Going north?
I like these a lot. Like I've said before about the thong, or when we reviewed Magnum Condom.
Yeah.
I respect when people are willing to be open about their genitals on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't just go and post about. I wouldn't say I'm insecure or anything, but I wouldn't go and be like, here's a little bit about my dick. Like I just wouldn't. I don't tell the internet stuff like that. So when people.
Yeah.
These are people's real names.
They're really reviewing it. William J. Pugh Jr. You can look this guy up. He's on LinkedIn, and he's got this as one of his achievements. Was
That's how you become elite.
free to wonder since 2002. Is when he ordered this underwear.
I liked it.
Crazy.
I liked it a lot. I
liked him.
I think my favorite one was the one that you called out as your favorite right away when it happened.
Oh yeah.
What was that one?
That was Daniel. Daniel
cut the end
LaPointe. I cut the end for. That was my favorite one. I cut the end for easy access.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just next level too. If he's like, it's not fitting. Now I'm free. Free to wonder.
And it's pretty ambiguous. I don't know what the access is for. You thought sex doesn't make sense because you're not going to put your penis in with the underwear still on.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I guess you would have to really maneuver to get. Well, I don't know. It's a weird thing putting them on too. You know?
Yeah, 'cause you're limp.
Yeah.
You
You have to
limp
be
with glass penis and-
like, I don't know. Like girls put their boobs in. You know? You have to like put your penis in. Do girls put their boobs in that way? Yeah. That's how they.
I mean, I think you just put the bra on.
Yeah, but then they fix it. You have to like put your.
I
You gotta,
guess kinda, yeah, right?
You gotta maneuver the willy into the hole. You know.
That's right. Willie's not a very feminine name for the boobs, though. But
Well, I mean, we're talking about.
oh,
the
you're
penis
talking
again.
about the penis again.
Yeah.
I like those. I'm giving it 5. I'm giving it 5 penis socks.
Oh, there you go. 5
Yeah.
penis socks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 5 pup tents.
We still don't
5
fully know
pup
what it
tents.
is. I think it's a 2-man
It
tent.
sounds good though. It sounds good.
Pup
It's a
tent.
two-man job. Like reviewing reviews is. It's a 2-man job.
That's right, it is.
Yeah.
You're the Frank, I'm the Bean, baby. Well, that's the beginning of season 1 and another live
Yeah.
episode. Thank you very much
Season
for coming
2,
out,
ladies
guys.
and
We
gentlemen.
appreciate it.
The beginning of season 2.
Oh, season 2, that's
Yeah.
right. I just thought we'd restart.
Well, let's
Start it
restart
off.
it. Yeah, let's start. We didn't start with a penis last time. We started with what did we start? What was the first episode?
In the beginning, we had like 9 different subjects every episode. We realized that wasn't sustainable. very
Yeah,
early
thank you for
on.
sticking around with us for all of that.
Yeah. A lot of people go back. I can see in the stats, and they go back and listen to the first episode. I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't necessarily have to do that.
But now we're season 2. We're upgraded. You know what I mean? We're doing live shows right now.
That's right.
Look at this, baby. Live from the bunker. Thank you again for the bunker for having us.
Thank you to the bunker.
The Bunker Los Angeles on Instagram and website. They're amazing. They have shows every Friday and Saturday night, so check them out.
And we're here every week. You know where we are.
Yeah, we're here. Give it up one more time for Mark Sipka, too, for emceeing our live shows.
Magdalene Aquino for singing the
Aquino.
theme song live.
And also, we didn't thank her for the beginning or the end of season 1 for doing the graphics and stuff for
Did all
us,
the
too.
artwork as well.
She did all the artwork on there. And we got to thank Elena Fisher for being here and calling Rick.
The best damn audience member here tonight.
Yeah, best damn audience
She called
member.
Victor Giorgino.
She called Victor Giorgino in the last season.
Oh no, she called the other guy and said
She called Rick and we said, hey, this is Victor Giorgino.
That's right.
And give it up for Aaron Malina for having us here at the bunker, ladies and gentlemen. We've been reviewing reviews. You can find us on all platforms. Give us a 5-star. Check out the YouTube for this episode, if anything.
Yeah, you got to see these.
You got to
dicks,
see
man.
this
You
bad
gotta see
boy,
these
you
dicks.
know. Otherwise, I'll be posting on my Instagram because you're gonna get a pair.
What was the last part?
You're gonna get a pair. I'm gonna
Oh,
post on
the
my
underwear.
Instagram.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know though. Like I
Matt
said,
just shaking her.
Matt
She's
didn't
like,
want
yeah,
me to
you
get-
are.
Matt
Yeah,
didn't
you
want me to get
are.
she didn't want me to get the shoes that have the separate toes, so this seems like the same kind of argument.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
This is different. This is a better toe.
The main toe.
The main toe, if you will.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm DJ.
I'm Mike.
Catch you next week.
See ya.
See ya.
Review